If the significant presence of Dubai's residents isn't enough to make you envious, one guy is sure to make anyone's mouth drop to the floor. The Crown Prince of Dubai, also known as Fazza, has a long name corresponding to the length of his list of extravagant possessions. So in today's video, we will look into Fazza's luxurious and unattainable lifestyle. What does he own that we would only dream of? And what does he enjoy doing as a billionaire? Without further ado, let's get started. Early life. The second child of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, Dubai Crown Prince Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed was born on November 14, 1982. He descended from the Bani Yas clan, known as Al Bu Falasa. His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum has already made a name for himself as a strong leader. He blatantly demonstrates strong leadership traits seasoned with modesty, simplicity, and charity. In this regard, Sheikh Hamdan is carrying on the legacy of his father, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. He is always eager to interact with individuals in an open environment. He completed his primary education at Rashid Private School in Dubai. He then continued his schooling in the UK, where he earned his degree from the prestigious Royal Military Academy, Sandhurst, one of the best military colleges in the world. Sheikh Hamdan studied in many specialized economics training programs at the London School of Economics and Dubai School of Government, in addition to his military education. Hobbies and interests. Due to people's deep spiritual connection with horses throughout the long history of Arabia, Sheikh Hamdan was reared in a household that placed a great emphasis on equestrian sports. Since he was a little boy, Sheikh Hamdan has loved horseback riding. He naturally evolved this pastime into winning several national and international enduring riding titles. On his Instagram account, he has more than 15 million followers. He shares photos of his interests, which include poetry, athletics, photography, experiences, and animals. Interestingly, the most expensive camel in the world belongs to Fazza. He likes animals, especially camels, but he doesn't have a typical camel. His camel was picked as the most attractive-looking humpback out of 17,000 camels in a beauty contest. He spent $2.7 million to acquire this camel. Fazza and his father spent another $3 million to purchase the priciest horse in Dubai. In addition to camels and horses, Fazza enjoys spending time with various exotic animals and birds. The prince loved falcons so much that he offered to pay $15 million to purchase falconry in England. The owner declined, but Fazza didn't become upset like other wealthy people when they didn't get their way. He received the bad news with dignity. Family life. Hamdan married Sheikha bin Saeed on May 15, 2019. His brothers Maktoum and Ahmad also got married on the same day. He and his brothers attended the royal wedding celebrations on June 6, 2019, at the Dubai World Trade Center. It was then revealed on May 21, 2021, that Sheikh Hamdan had given birth to identical twins, Rashid and Sheikha. In addition to his family's wealth of more than $60 billion, Crown Prince Fazza has a personal net worth of $400 million. Yacht. When you are Dubai's crown prince, anything is possible. That is the allure of leading a glorious life, and well, he owns a $180 million yacht named Quattrel. It's represented by exquisite hardwood finishings and splendor that include all the facilities one needs: love, liberty, life, and luxury. The best and most expensive example of enjoying the best life is Quattrel. As if the champion's name wasn't enough, the ultra-luxurious yacht has a gym created by the embodiment of fitness himself, Usain Bolt. The yacht also has a personal spa, numerous pools, and a helipad. Even so, it is not the Crown Prince's sole yacht. Another yacht Fazza owns is the Smeralda, and was purchased by Fazza in 2012. It only cost $70 million. Flying. Fazza adores Boeing, just like his father, to the point where he bought a whopping 40 Boeing 787-10 Dreamliners at the Dubai Air Show. So what was the cost of this massive fleet? A staggering $15.1 billion. That is greater than the GDP of some countries. However, these weren't for personal use. Most aircraft were purchased for Fazza's father's airline company, Emirates, the largest in the Middle East. Nevertheless, Fazza has access to various private aircraft, allowing him to travel whenever and anywhere he pleases. He enjoys visiting different countries, and what can stop you with private jets and that kind of money? Nothing. Car collection. While you cannot choose the family you were born into, you can choose to work towards achieving your dreams. If your plans involve cars and gold, Here is some inspiration from the Crown Dubai Prince car collection. Fazza most definitely spares no effort to inspire you to earn more money. The Crown Prince's collection is truly breathtaking. He owns a wide variety of automobiles from some of the most renowned automakers in the world. Each one is more than just a means of transportation. Each is a work of art. The Prince often makes his way there in a gold Rolls-Royce Phantom, which is worth more than $8.2 million. He even reportedly spent roughly $7.5 million on a golden Lamborghini Aventador. He owns a gold Range Rover boat that is reportedly worth at least $3.2 billion and a Porsche 918 Spyder that sells for $5.8 million. He also possesses a Mercedes-AMG GT63, which is probably the Prince's most costly car to date and is estimated to be worth at least $9.6 million. Other vehicles in his collection, though not made of gold, are nonetheless quite valuable. He drives an Aston Martin 177, which is known for being among the priciest cars in the entire world. There are only 77 copies in store, and it costs more than $1.9 million. Another addition to his collection of fewer premium vehicles is his Bugatti Veyron Grand Sport, which has a unique reptile body and accelerates the car to speeds of over 250 km per hour. This reptilian car typically costs close to $1.7 million. It's impressive how many vehicles he owns, but the list continues with his LaFerrari, which is thought to be worth an astounding $2.1 million. Then, his Ferrari FL Berlinetta. Interestingly, he has amassed an incredible collection of military vehicles, all of which he bought for leisure excursions in Dubai's dunes. A variation with just one seat cost roughly $495,000. He also has a four-seater, which costs about $595,000. Mansions. We can't all be Fazza, but we can all take a cue or two from the man who knows how to have a good time while blowing his millions. Zabeel Mansion is a magnificent palace located in Dubai's Zabeel district, 6 kilometers from Dubai Frame and 14 kilometers from Dubai Airport. It is where the Crown Prince of Dubai Fazza resides at. It is a well-known landmark in Dubai and one of the must-see locations there. One of Crown Prince Fazza's most famous properties is the Qasr Al Sarab, a palace in the desert outside of Dubai. The palace has a lot of luxury amenities, including a private pool, numerous dining rooms, and a sizable courtyard. It is estimated to be worth over $100 million. Another of Crown Prince Fazza's properties is the Qasr Al Hosn, a palace in the center of Dubai. It is estimated that the palace is worth over $200 million. One of the Crown Prince's favorite spots to unwind is in the Canadian city of Vancouver. Fazza is the owner of a $55 million penthouse that is located immediately atop the Fairmont Pacific Rim Hotel. He initially had just one penthouse in the same building, which he paid $25 million for in 2017. He did, however, buy 3 more sub-penthouse apartments directly beneath the original one. I mean, why not? At the very top of the building, where it occupies almost 15,000 square feet, this opulent penthouse provides a stunning view of the cities in Canada. He has several properties under his ownership. Other hotels and homes can be found around the UAE, including on Palm Jumeirah. Other real estate owned by Crown Prince Fazza includes a variety of villas and flats situated in some of Dubai's most upscale neighborhoods. Despite having access to these opulent homes, Crown Prince Fazza is known for leading a simple life and is frequently spotted mingling with urban residents. Philanthropy. The royal family is renowned for using their resources to aid those in need during crises and natural disasters. This demonstrates that Fazza was born with a golden heart and a silver spoon in his mouth. The Crown Prince of Dubai is wealthy and possesses everything, but he is also modest and renowned for his charitable donations. The Crown Prince feels that it is his responsibility to improve the world and give back to his community. He is constantly seeking for ways to make a difference and is actively involved in several humanitarian endeavors. Evidently, he truly lives a lavish lifestyle. Anyway, what part of his lifestyle inspired you the most, and why? Comment below. Also, please leave a like, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. See you in the next video.